After hitting a training camp at City Park, national under-18 hockey team will be seeking to clinch a gold medal in this year's Africa Youth Games. This has been the second time Kenya is featuring in the games.
So when they were on half-term, we were here for training. We've been doing also training in our camps for a whole 2 months before this. So I think the preparations are okay. We're good to go.
We've been basically working on the basic skills, because we need to master the basic skills, because Hockey Fives is all about playing the basics. So that is what we've been working on.
During the 2014 edition that was held in Botswana, Kenya hockey team finished in the third position. Kenya will also be represented in other sporting activities including beach volleyball, athletics and tennis. Meanwhile, Kenya hopes of fielding a table tennis team in the Olympics have been boosted after the Kenya Table Tennis Association today received 50 table tennis tables from Embassy of Japan. The tables will be distributed to various counties within the country, including Turkana, Nyeri and Nairobi.
Within the program we are running with MISA, we have 50 schools. Those 50 schools have been broken down to 16 zones or regions. And then here where we are, it will be the headquarters of the 16. Now each of the 16 regions will get a table. The balance of the 4 tables that will be remaining, the 4 tables will be brought here to MISA to make it 20.
These, according to the association chair Anto Modibo, will help in preparing the junior players for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Elsewhere, the first edition of the George Aladwa Netball Championship kicked off today at Kaloleni Grounds. Devolution Netball team claimed a 19-13 points win over Kabete Technical, while Olympic School lost by 17 to the team points to Kabete. APA Insurance team hammered Kericho County Assembly 17 to 3 points.
This is an estate where Honorable Aladwa is representing. He's a member of parliament for this area. So he came up with this initiative so that he can bring up at least netball and people from the community so that we can join together and bring up the standards of the game.
The preliminary round matches continue tomorrow with finals slated for 4th August this year. Elsewhere, the 13th edition of the Baseball for Africa Championship was held today at Lenana School in Nairobi. 6 senior and junior teams from different counties including Nairobi, Kiambu and Makueni featured in the tournament. According to the Kenya Baseball Association president, the championship was aimed at scouting for players who will likely represent Kenya in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
Well, the number one thing is to watch these boys who are now older playing in secondary school get an opportunity to continue as coaches. And on the ground level, they can take it from school to school, from community to community, because we do have some community teams here, and to some of the club teams.
We had 3 players from that program who made it to the under-23 competitions, which took place in Mwanza last year, which Kenya won by default after Uganda was disqualified for fielding over 8 players.
I'm here to be an advocate for those guys. So whatever it takes to get people to come here, to help them develop, other coaches, other teams, really to look over the next year at attracting sponsors like George had spoken about, both domestically in Kenya to sort of advocate on behalf of these baseball programs.
Finally, it was a clean sweep for Kenya in the Great Rift Valley Cycling Challenge. The first 3 positions in the 10 were grabbed by Kenyan cyclists. Suleiman Kangagi from Kenya Riders E10 finished in the first position in the 120 kilometers mountain bike road race. The defending champion Suleiman Kangagi crossed the finish line at E10 town after 4 hours, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. He was followed by Salim Kipkemboi in the second position, timing 4 hours, 17 minutes and 49 seconds.
This was tough, especially the parkour, the road itself. It's a very hilly and it's not easy. It's not an easy race, and the competition was high because there is a lot of good riders here.
The team tactics to work on it, and we managed to do it. And this is one of the training we had. This was like a training for a race which is coming in China next week.
John Kariuki cycled for 4 hours, 22 minutes and 28 seconds to finish third. Frederick Muki for Channel 1 Sports.